Hey everybody, it's AwesomeMarioBros here, and today, we're going to be doing a different kind of video today. We're going to be taking a look at the AwesomeMarioBros Iceberg sent to me on Instagram. The thing is, nobody knows who made this. Like, I got sent to it on Instagram, yeah, but like, the person who sent it to me didn't say it was them that made it, and they don't know who made it. So it's just a complete mystery. So basically how an iceberg chart works is that towards the top of the chart, these are more like well-known theories. Like, a lot of people have heard about them, and they're most likely to be true. But as you go down, it starts getting into like the deeper stuff and more unsolved mysteries. Well, I don't want to be talking for too long, so let's get the show on the road, baby! The AMB movie. Now, what I believe this is referring to is that video I did back in 2017 or 2016, I don't really remember, but basically, I titled it Awesome Mario Bros. The Movie, and what I was going to do was every 1,000 subscribers for the next 8,000 subscribers, I would upload a part of it, like, you know how like Mario Bros. Worlds are like typically 8, so I was gonna do that every 1,000 subscribers. But the thing is, I started to go up rapidly around that time. That's when my channel started kicking off for the first time. And at that point, I was getting like 1,000 subs a week. And there was no way I would be able to make all those videos in that short of a time span. So yeah, that's the gist. They weren't really movies, but they were, I don't know, it's confusing. Unreleased videos. Most likely, other YouTubers out there have at least one video that they won't release to the public, and I'm no exception for that. I have plenty of unreleased videos out there that I don't plan on releasing, like, at least actually releasing anytime soon. Back, I think a year or two ago, I had a video uploaded called Unreleased Awesome Mario Bros. Videos, where basically I just showed some unreleased videos that I had no intention of finishing or just flat out uploading. And I've been thinking about returning to that series because it seemed like a lot of people actually liked it. I mean, that was kind of the point where my channel was kind of dying. We'll talk about that later on in this iceberg video, I swear. But yeah, I was thinking about returning to something like that, or maybe like deleted scenes, or just like videos that I have tried to attempt filming but didn't like how it turned out, and then shot the original, which is now uploaded. So if you guys would like to see that, leave it in the comments. Lucy vs. Savannah. This is referring to my Spin the Bottle series, where I had Spin the Bottle, and then Bowser Jr.'s Big Decision, and then The Apology, and then Spin the Bottle 2. Now, I don't know why this is a theory. People theorized that Savannah was actually the one that Jr. originally wanted to pick, and they're right, but people still believe that I'm gonna post a video soon where Jr. changes his mind, breaks up with Lucy, and switches to Savannah. I've stated multiple times that I'm kinda done with the relationship videos because it just spiraled out of control with people just non-stop shipping my characters together. But that theory is just incredibly wrong. Junior and Lucy are still together. She may not have been in videos lately, but that doesn't necessarily mean they broke up. They could be hanging out off camera, doing their own thing. People have their own lives. Sorry about that, got a little defensive there. But anyway, that's that mystery debunked. Junior is still with Lucy, and they're both happy. Yeah. Is Junior still with Lucy? Yes. New voice actor. This one alludes to my friend who played Max and Joey in both The Wiggler and The Experiment. Believe it or not, he was actually in a couple of my older videos, such as The Pokemon Problem. He's actually really fun to work with. He actually helps me with some of my video ideas too. And whenever we're filming, he'll think of a new idea sometimes that'll just completely change the video the way I envisioned it, but sometimes it actually turns out better. Not really sure why this one is a theory on an iceberg chart, but whatever. Sans and Papyrus. This one is referencing my video The New Neighbors, in which new neighbors move in next to Bowser's house, and they turn out to be Sans and Papyrus from Undertale. Now, I think the reason this is on here is because people theorized that it was just a one-off video because I uploaded it about a month ago, and they haven't been in videos since. I'll admit that one's my fault. I should have incorporated them into more videos sooner. But the thing is, I couldn't figure out any good characters for them to cooperate with. I thought how maybe Mario and Luigi could do it, and they could, like, do something, I don't really know. But then I actually had an idea that I actually am still doing. Half of it's already filmed as I'm recording this, so we'll see where that ends up. Plush collection deletion. Ah, yes, now we're getting into the real deep stuff. Anyways, the reason why this video is gone. I've avoided talking about it for a long time, but here goes nothing. The reason I deleted this video that you all miss is because I showed my face in it. Now you're probably all thinking, why did you take the video down just because your face is in it? Are you ugly? Are you stupid? Are you bald? My answer to that is just that I've never really been a fan of showing myself on camera before. Even as a kid, I would hate getting my picture taken, or if people were taking videos of me, I would just absolutely hate it. So yeah, that's why that video is no longer viewable on my channel. By the way, I know people are gonna ask, I didn't delete it, I just privated it, so maybe once I do my face reveal at 100k, I'll make that video public again. Jeffy the Rapper 3. Okay, this was an April Fool's Day video. A lot of people caught on to it, but a lot of people didn't. They were mad at me for using Jeffy as clickbait. I mean, that was kind of the point, it was an April Fool's joke, but you can't get mad at me for a joke. And it was almost a year ago, so it doesn't even matter. Roy's sock. Now, I genuinely don't know why this is on here. Like, what? Were there underlying themes that even I, the creator, weren't aware of? The only reason I could think is people think that this is canon and that it's just gross, when in reality, I don't consider that video canon. I just did it because that was the time where, like, every plush tuber was making videos with revolving around socks. Waluigi's voice actor. Now, the most believable reason why this is on here is because the man who plays Waluigi in my videos is a bit of a mysterious person. Well, I mean, I know him personally, he's a friend, but like, to my channel. He never really wanted his name out there, he didn't even want his face out there, he just wanted to do my videos, no one to know who he was, and I'm not gonna share that info because I don't want to break my friend's trust. If he doesn't want to be known on YouTube, then he doesn't have to be. AMB's channel death. Is it sad that I automatically knew what this is referring to? This was basically the period from like mid 2018 to like beginning of 2020, where my sub count remained stagnant and my views were horrible. I could barely crack 2k of video. I mean, if you go back now, they have more views because more people came to my channel to see what I did. But around the time, my videos were doing so bad. I do in fact know why this happened, and I will talk about that later because that is also on this iceberg. Siren Head is canon. Now, people are genuinely confused on whether the Siren Head videos are canon to my other videos, and the answer is yes. They are. That whole Siren Head thing really happened because I didn't leave it off on a cliffhanger like I usually do, where they go missing and that's just that. I actually made a third one where they managed to escape and defeat Siren Head once and for all. Just want to take a quick pit stop and thank you so much for the support on those videos. Those were like another video set that like genuinely blew me up back in like 2020, so thank you guys so much. So yeah, the Siren Head videos are definitely canon to the other videos. There's no plans for a Siren Head 4 because Siren Head literally freaking blew up in the third one, so how could there be a fourth one if he's dead? So stop asking. Meat Canyon connection. Alright, let's just talk about this. The Meat Canyon parody I did a little while back, people think that that is genuinely canon to my other videos, when I literally think I stated in the description that it wasn't. Someone DM'd me with like a crazy fan theory where like they were in the same universe and all the events that took place in Meat Canyon's animation are eventually gonna take place in my videos. I don't know why people thought that. Meat Canyon is a YouTuber with 2 million subscribers who has some incredible animation quality. And then there's me, a plush tuber with 80k, and nowhere comparable to Meat Canyon at all in the slightest. So yeah, I don't know why people thought this was a real thing, but who am I gonna stop you from believing? The Cursed Video Game 2 ending. Now, I can genuinely see why this would be on here. I ended the video on a cliffhanger, whether the people don't know if Mario and Luigi got kidnapped, or they got killed, or they ran away and did something else. My only excuse for that is that I just said that I'm a really bad person when it comes to continuity. I have trouble keeping up with stories and remembering exactly what happened. So yeah, to blame that whole thing on me. In my head, I consider that video completely canon, but you guys can make up whatever you want. I like reading your guys' theories on what my videos actually mean, or like what happened at the end of one if it left off on a cliffhanger. I actually enjoy reading those a lot in the comments. Canceled videos. I'll admit, there have been multiple videos in the past that I have canceled, but just hear me out, they were canceled for good reasons. One notable one I can remember is the Fortnite video that I heavily teased back in 2018. The release was supposed to be sometime in February of 2019, but I never got around to it. I had filmed the video, everything was great, I had finished editing it, I was like, yes, this video is gonna do so well. Revising the video, I realized the editing was complete garbage, and Fortnite started dying out around the same time where I was about to post the video, and I was like, ah, come on, dude, if I post this now, people are gonna call me irrelevant. I mean, that shouldn't stop you from posting what you want to post, but that was just in my head and I couldn't get it out. Missing videos. Alright, I'm gonna keep this one short. The reason why some of the videos are missing on my channel, such as Mario Goes on Omegle, the pillow fight, and my plush collection video, were because, you guessed it, I showed my face. Another reason that I can remember why I removed the pillow fight and Mario Goes on Omegle was because that was the time around where I announced that contest where I was giving away a Mario plush. I didn't want people going back to those videos and thinking, oh, this contest is still relevant. I am going to do everything it says and win that plush. But then people would be like, hey, where's my plush? And I'd be like, the giveaway ended. They'd be like, when did it end? And I'd be like, it ended like 3 months ago. And they'd be like, oh my god, I want my Mario plush anyway. And I'd be like, dude, Bowser Jr. plays. Now, I'm not too sure why this is on here, but if I had to assume, I'd assume it would be that community post that I made asking you guys what I can do to improve my videos. And I got a lot of comments saying that Bowser Jr. Plays was boring and a snooze fest, and it was just flat out repetitive. Not gonna lie, some of those comments actually kind of upsetted me. Well, I mean, I can see where they're coming from the previous episodes, but I think my newest one, Bowser Jr. Plays episode 5, is where I did Bed Wars with Crazy Mario Bros. You guys should really go check that out. I think that one was done rather well, and I think the editing was spot on. But I don't know, people are gonna like what they like, there's no way I can change that. I mean, the best I can do is just accommodate you guys on what you guys want to see. Collabs. This one's actually rather interesting because it implies the theory about how plush tubers seemingly exist in the same universe. I think this is one of the most popular theories among plush tubers because so many plush tubers do collabs, but like, how did they get there in the first place? They're usually like portals and teleportation and stuff. But the people who don't do it like that, like my 5-year anniversary video, Mario and Luigi threw a party to which other plush channels just showed up. No portals, no time machines, they just showed up. They didn't even drive there. The reason why my answer is tossed on this one is because I genuinely don't know. If everyone's plush tuber universes are connected, that's not up to me. There's no leader of the plush community that can just confirm this for us. Well, it would be cool for every plush tuber to live simultaneously in the same universe. Like, again, it's just a hypothetical. Mario's new job is the same as Luigi's talk show. Now, I can definitely see why people think this, where both Mario and Luigi get a new job at a TV station that's nearly identical. The truth is, I wanted to make Luigi's talk show do everything the correct way that Mario's new job failed to do. I've always wanted to experiment with this idea where like one of my characters gets overly famous and then deals with all the backlash that can come with it. I feel like it adds depth to the character, and they're more than just a character in a YouTube video. They're actually someone you can feel for. I don't know why I'm going into such careful detail about this. It's not that important. Horror video endings. I have a pretty set pattern when it comes to horror videos. They'll be scary, and then towards the end it'll be like, oh man, what a crazy dream. I'm glad that's over, but then it turns out it really wasn't a dream, and they just thought it was. Or like, ha, that was a good prank. And they're like, yeah, it was. How did you do that one thing, though? And they're like, what one thing? I don't remember doing that one thing. Now, I think the #1 question people have when it comes to this is if those videos are considered canon. And yes, they are canon. There is actual paranormal in my videos, and while I don't believe in ghosts myself, I still find the concept of them really fascinating. But going back to the ending of the Cursed video game 2, make whatever you want of it, because I genuinely don't even know. Summer camp victims. This is alluding to the characters such as Petey, or Flant, or Red Yoshi, Finn, Nabbit, all those old victims from summer camp. I assume they want to know what happened to them, and I am not going to share that info. That's something you guys have to think of for yourselves. The counselor's backstory. Much like the summer camp victims, I'm gonna leave this one up to you guys to theorize. Again, if I leave any of these open-ended, put your theories in the comments, because maybe I'll make a video on them. Tyler and Savannah are related. Back in my Valentine's special of 2020, Savannah Yoshington was introduced. And the reason people think that they're related is because most recently, in my Luigi's Talk Show videos, Tyler's last name has been confirmed to be Yoshington. I'm just gonna go as far to say this. They are most likely related. That's all I'm gonna say, because I am gonna make a video on this exact topic in the future. You guys will just have to wait and see. Face reveal. I can't think of any other reason for this to be on here other than why I just haven't done one, or I'm like strongly adamant against doing one. And that's because, like I mentioned before, I'm not comfortable on camera. I don't like showing my face on camera. Like I said, I never like getting my picture taken or having my video taken. I just never really have been a fan of it, and it always just weirds me out. Luigi is a psychopath. This theory originates from my Luigi the Imposter video, where at the end, Luigi relives what it was in his dream and ends up really killing Bowser Jr. But there's one thing you all missed. The description says it's not canon. Cameron. Oh boy, now it's finally to publicly talk about the Cameron incident. What better way than do it in the Abyss section of an iceberg video, huh? Alright, I'm gonna try and keep this brief. Basically what happened, around the era of Summer Camp Season 3, Cameron decided to quit. I asked him why he wanted to leave, and he just said that he really wasn't interested in making the videos anymore. And I completely respected his decision. I can see why someone wouldn't want to exactly record plush videos forever. But as sad as I was, and all of you were, it's just a part of life. We all have to move on. And as I mentioned way earlier in this video when I was talking about that really stagnant era of my channel where nothing really happened, that's why. It took me almost 2 years for new fans to start coming in and watching my content that I made all by myself. I get Cameron was an important part to this channel. I've tried reaching out to him multiple times, but I don't know what's going on with him anymore. We go to 2 completely different schools, so we're not even really in regular contact anymore anyway. I've tried texting him. I guess he changed his number or something. He doesn't have any social media that I know of. So as of right now, Cameron has no sign of returning. But don't let that get you guys down. I promise I will continue to deliver quality YouTube videos for you guys, even if I film by myself or with another one of my friends. Chef Pee-wee. Oh man, what a throwback this character is, huh? We haven't seen this guy in years. What happened to him? Well, in my videos, it is now relevant that Chef Pee-wee is now a police officer. I'm playing a clip right now from the Pokemon Problem 3 in which Chef Pee-wee appears as a cop instead of a chef. He is now known as Officer Pee-wee. So yeah, he's still relevant in the AMB universe, he's just been relegated to a background character. And it's just blatantly confirmed at this point that Chef Pee-wee's inspiration was from Chef Pee-pee from Super Mario Logan. But we all can't deny that we haven't tried to rip off Logan at least once. And now for the final entry on this iceberg list, Cameron's return. This might be one of the most elusive things on this iceberg chart, but now I'm finally here to confirm it for you guys. In the summer of 2020, me and Cameron actually got back in contact with each other for the first time in nearly 2 years. And while we were texting back and forth, I brought up the point saying, hey, it's summertime, so why don't you come on down and we can record summer camp like good old times? And you know what? We actually did. We recorded Summer Camp Season 4, Episode 1. I had the first episode completely done, edited and all. But then I was contacting Cameron again to see when the next time he'd be able to film is. and he never responded. The date I'm recording this is February 6th, 2021, and I've been texting him about every 3 weeks or so just to check up and see if he still wants to do videos, but he hasn't responded to a single message. So yeah, there you have it. That's the story. We got in contact for 1 day, filmed 1 summer camp episode, and then he was never seen again. And you guys are probably asking if this episode will ever see the light of day, and the answer is most likely not. Consider this a piece of Awesome Mario Bros. Lost media. Well, there you guys have it. That was the Awesome Mario Bros. Iceberg. I had a lot of fun recording this video. Just diving into conspiracy theories is one of my favorite things to do. I often talk about a lot of just like other conspiracy theories amongst my friends. While I don't know who made this iceberg, I want to give them a big thank you. Conspiracy theories are one of my most favorite things that are talked about on the internet, and finding this was absolutely insane. By the way, hate to plug, but if you're watching this and you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing. We are on the way to 100,000 subs, and you subscribing right now would help us out tremendously. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone!